I don't enjoy sharing my story because I get so emotional. So I grew up in a very rural part of Zimbabwe in Mount Darwin in the communal areas and where people just grow their food for home consumption. So there isn't much. And schools, the primary school was 5 kilometers away. We were okay with that. Then the secondary school was 34 kilometers away. So the girls who were going there were usually, if they are strong enough, they'll get pregnant when they are in Form 2 or Form 3. So people really didn't want to send their girl child there because it was like ushering them into early marriages. So my parents took me to a boarding school, but they couldn't afford. So every time they would sell a cow. So it wasn't sustainable. I would go without groceries to school. I would go without lotion. And when you are all cracked up and other kids would be like, why is your skin like that? So I had people who would speak to their parents to bring groceries, to bring some toiletries for me. And like if you are like that in a boarding school, it's sort of you are abused in some way because like some will tell others that you see the skin now, I gave a lotion, I gave a this and that, but some were really nice to me. So I had people who would contribute. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
I had,
Sorry, it's
I
okay.
had people I had people who would contribute fees until I got a scholarship up to my A level. So I didn't know much about life because there was no exposure there. I first went to Harare, our capital city, when I was 20, when I was looking for a place at university. That's when I first saw what a traffic light looked like. So life was that bad. So still back home, there are kids like that. Still, there are kids that the parents don't afford school fees. There are kids who use clothes for instead of pens. There are kids who don't know anything about life. They don't have that exposure, but they are good at school. So for me,
You're doing well, Yokai. It's okay. You're doing so well.
the opportunity that God gave me, I want to pour it back. So if I hear that this one doesn't have school fees, I can sacrifice. Even before I came over to Ireland, I would spend almost every cent on people's fees. I couldn't sleep eating meat while it's knowing that so and so's child is not going to school. So I would send people to school, even assist some in their colleges. I would buy uniforms. So when I crossed over, I said, oh, good, now I have a good opportunity to help others. And the bills were so high. So I worked so hard, extra shifts, so that I would send money and tell my mom, help so and so, give so and so. So I would work like that, and it was not sustainable because, like, the body is not a machine. So when I found this business, guys, and when I see other people's stories earning 6 figures, 7 figures, I would be picturing the number of kids that I would send to school. I would like imagine myself in NB, like school uniforms shops, buying school uniforms for those kids. Some kids spend 7 years in primary school without even wearing a uniform because they don't afford. And it's still happening now where I come from. So to me, this business is God has just blessed me with this business to bless others. And the success that I'm seeing and what I have in mind, I know many children's lives will be transformed. Because if they are not in school, they'll just get married early and their children will be like that and their children's children will be like that. So this opportunity, I know it will change. It will not change everyone, but those few. So that's my success story. To me, this business is a success because with my own salary alone, I wouldn't have achieved much. But this business is giving me that opportunity to bless others because many people poured into my life. Imagine at a boarding school, you don't have pets. Someone will be like, look at your uniform, you don't have a ped. Come, I will give you. So that was me. But I want to thank God for this business. My life has been transformed, and I'm also in a journey to transform others, people's lives. Okay.
Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Yo.
You did
That was
well.
really emotional.
You did well.
Yes.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Yes. Well done for that. I really, yeah, trying to picture. I was seeing like a movie in my mind, in my eyes, and seeing all the things that you went through. But I'm just glad that you went through all those difficult times and you managed to sail through. And look at you now. Just look at how much you've managed to persevere through all those difficult times that you're mentioning. Things were not there, you didn't have enough, but you were strong enough to pull yourself up, and now you're somewhere and you're able to help others as well. And I believe that our God is a God who weighs the heart, and He will definitely bless you so that you can continue to be a blessing to others as well. So